Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. I've got a grocery haul here to show you from the 20th of October. I know it's a way back, but this is before I headed off on our trip to Sydney. I just needed some things for the car trip and also to leave behind, like for my mum who was looking after the pets at the house. So let's have a look at what I picked up from Woolworths that week. So I've got our usual soft white toast for $2.70 a loaf. I got 4 loaves there because I want to take a few away with us, leave some in the freezer. And I also got a wholemeal loaf as well for $4.50, which Mum usually has wholemeal bread. So I got that one for her, just so there's a stock of bread in the fridge so she doesn't have to go out and get more bread or anything like that. So we always just go through so much bread anyway, but I was taking 2 loaves with us. I've also got some butter croissants because the next day I was going to give the kids that as, just as a breakfast, just with some ham and some cheese. Sometimes they just like them plain, but they're $2.60. I also got raw sugar for $3.20 just to have in the pantry in case we ran out of sugar, which we were pretty low at that time. So always seem to... Actually, I don't really eat a lot of sugar, like raw sugar in tea or anything, but it does seem to go pretty quick. I've also got some of the Arnott's cream biscuits just to have in the pantry. They are $6 now a packet, just in case my mum wanted to have a bicky and some tea or something like that. I got this nice San Remo fettuccine, the curly pasta, for $2.30, just to have an easy pasta. It's a really nice fettuccine, that one. I really like it. I've also got some Cocoa Pop checks. This was to take with us in the caravan because they were on special for $4.75 that week. And usually I just only buy the cereal when it's on special because, it can go up to like $9, which is really ridiculous. I've also got some asparagus because we all like asparagus at $3 a can. And I'm really into eating tuna now, so I've got a few cans there. They were $1.10. And I've also got the green seas one, and they were a little bit more expensive, but they were on special. They were $1.70 each. So I just got a combination of them there, which I was going to take I took away in the caravan with us, and also in the car as well when we pulled over and had some crackers and some tuna if we were pulling over at a rest area. I've also got some of the greens gravy because I like that one. It's $3.80. I got the Nescafe coffee because we were out of coffee at the time, and that was $22 a can. So it was on special at that time because, it was saving like $10 or something. Like it used to be around about, sometimes you could get it for like about $16, $17. I got this Baxter's tomato chutney for my mum. That was $2.70, so it looks really nice. And these little Rosella soups were on special for $1.50. I remember Rosella when I was a kid, and I just probably got it for that reason, but that's the condensed creamy chicken soup. I got a raspberry soft drink to leave at the house, and that was on special for $1.50. I also got 2 cartons of eggs because we were going to take a carton away and I was going to leave Mum a carton, and that was $5.40 each. We go through so many eggs anyway, and we made a lot of stops along the way to Sydney, so the eggs were really good. They came in handy for when we were staying at like caravan parks and things like that. And I've also just got some of this laundry detergent here. The Dynamo wasn't on special at the time, and I was saving a little bit of money to go away with to Sydney. So I just got this one here for $2 for 2 litres. I've used it before. It's good. It's got a nice smell about it. I think it leaves a nice odour on the clothes later on as well, but really, really cheap. And we needed a container of Drano for our toilets and our sinks and all that, and that was $15.75. We always have this in the house. I've also got some Shine dishwashing tablets because I didn't want to buy the one I usually get for like $16. These were $4.50, and I was going away for 2 weeks, so I just wanted to get something cheap. And my mum doesn't use a dishwasher anyway, so it didn't really matter. And I've also got the Essential Household Wipes. They're actually okay. They've got a really nice scent to them. They're $3, so give them a go because they are a big saving. And I've also got the Jumbo Trolley Liner garbage bags. I put these in our big wheelie bin. They only work out 25 cents a bag, and they are super strong. For $1 a packet, that lasts me a month, so I'm pretty happy with that. I got a packet of bay leaves for $2 because I was making my mum corned beef. I got some Trill toppers for 2p for when we're away as well, and they were on special that week, and I like these because they're easy just to give her, or for mum to give her, and they were $3 a packet. And I also got her a big seed bell for $3, which she wasn't really fond of, so mum ended up having to give her other seed because she didn't like the seed bell. So she is pretty spoiled. These little trill toppers, they're really nice, and she loves them. Like, they got parsley and everything in there. I also got some other little things here. So I got some moo drinks. The kids love these. If you haven't had them, the kids recommend them. They think that they taste like a McDonald's milkshake. They're on special that week for $5.95 for 6, but they are usually like $7.50. But they do taste pretty good. I also got these little snack chocolate custards for the road as well. They were $1.50 a tube, because I was making up like a snack bag for the car, and I had all these things in there, and they lasted the whole trip, even on the way home. So it was really good. I had it pretty stocked up. So I've got some toiletries here. I got some Icicle. We used to have this years and years ago, like the bigger bottle. I found this little spray lotion. I thought this was going to be great, which it was really good on the trip. That was $7. It was just so handy. I took it everywhere. I've also got some little bottles of Pantene. They were just for my toiletry bag. The Pantene is great. I love Pantene. It was $3 for a little small bottle, and I can always refill them later on. I got these silk sensitive disposable razors. They were on special for $3.25 a packet. I do like these ones. I don't find they cut me or anything like that, especially under the arm. I've got some Savlon, which we didn't have any Savlon at all. That was $10, so I just thought I'd get a tube of that. I did take it with us. Some Mylanta to go for $6.80, just in case, someone's got indigestion or something like that. And a packet of Tic Tacs for $1.95, which I always have peppermints in my handbag or in the car. So that was pretty much all the things I got there, just for, just to fill up the things for the toiletry bags and all those things you sort of need for a long trip. But this Icicle, I really loved it. It was just so handy to have in the glove box and to take in my handbag, and you can refill them too. So yeah, I was happy with that. Now for the dishwasher, I got one of these Finish fresheners. They were $5.50, but they are on special this week for like $3, I'm pretty sure. Somewhere I saw it. And it just helps in the dishwasher when it's sitting for too long. And the dishwasher was going to be sitting for a while because my mum didn't use it. So I just didn't want to come back to a stinky dishwasher. So I got some blackberries for $4. I also got raspberries for $4.50 just for the car trip. I've also got some avocados for $4.50, which I took a few and left a few behind as well. I've got some of the Trust tomatoes for $2.20 for 4. I got 2 cucumbers for $1.76 as well. I got some bananas. We just go through bananas like crazy. So they were $3.50 for the bananas, but it was a substitute. So they gave me different size bananas. They're more of the Cavendish ones, I think, there. I also got some of the little baby cucumbers as well for $3, and a lettuce for $3 as well. And I did also get some apples as well, the green apples. They were $3.90. So it's just so easy to get into a routine when you're traveling not to eat fruit and vegetables and things like that. And it's so hard to make them when you're going away. Like we rarely ate a lot of fruit and vegetables. What I could take, we sort of did eat. But it is so easy just not to eat good food because you don't have a lot of options when it comes to takeaways, especially in some of the smaller towns. It's just usually you're so tired, you'll just go and get fish and chips or a Domino's pizza or something like that, which is basically what we did. But I started off taking these sort of things with us in the car. And Bentley needed another bag of dog food, so this was on special for $27 for 7 kilos that week. So I thought that would be perfect, and he's trying to get into it now as I was showing you it. But yeah, he loves getting a fresh bag of dog food. And for the meat that week, I got 12 chicken kebabs for $10. I do like buying this big pack because I think the 5 or 6 pack just don't last long. So I usually just get the big pack there. We're just going to have them before we headed away on our trip. Just easy to just throw on the barbecue. I've got a corned beef to cook for my mum. That was $16.50 for that piece. I cooked it up, and I froze it for her, and she just took it like a couple of slices out when she needed it. Well, you have to obviously defrost it first to do that, but I did freeze it in the juices, and it was really good, she said. I do that occasionally for her because she doesn't cook it herself, and I've got all the slow cookers, and it's a lot easier if I cook it for her. I've also got some bacon, which is $11.50. I got some dairy soft spreadable butter for $6.50. I also got some of the Legos spinach and ricotta for $5.50. It was a special that week. It's actually really good when it's $5.50 because you get like a lot of servings, especially for like 4 people. So I got a bag of that. I've also got some cheese. The white label Colby cheese block is really delicious, and I got that for $9.30. It's actually one of my favorites now, the block cheese. And I also picked up just the Yoplait yogurts for $8.50 because they're just handy to have in the fridge. And I did end up getting 13 litres of milk, some 3 litres and some 2 litres as well, which we took with us and left at the house. I've also got some frozen things for my mum because I just didn't know what to get, so I just got a few random things for the freezer, and she can decide what she wants. I got her a box of the drumsticks because I know she likes them, and it's a big job looking after my house with all my pets, so I got her the caramel ones for $5.70. I got these frozen crunch chips. These are actually really good in the microwave, especially if you don't have any other way of cooking things. They're on special that week, so I got 2 boxes of them for her, and they were $2.80 a box each. I also got a beef lasagna. I haven't asked her what that one tasted like, but they were $5 for the McCains. I also got some spinach and ricotta ravioli for $4.50. These are just easy microwave meals. My oven is really hard to deal with, so I just thought I'd buy her these things if she wanted them. And also the 4 and 20 traveller pies for $2.60, which is pretty much what you pick up at service stations. We had a few of these along the way as well. We stopped at many service stations along the way. So that's everything I picked up before our trip at the end of October. That totaled $347.51. So now that I'm back from my 2-week holiday, I've got plenty of videos to upload and catch you up with. I've got a video of our trip to Sydney, which was a long trip, and I've got a lot of footage on that, so I'll have to edit all that as well. But lots of videos coming up now, and we haven't got long before Christmas either. So thanks everyone for watching today's grocery haul, and I'll see you all soon for my next ones. Thanks everyone. Bye.